Do I need a UPS for my Synology NAS? Hi, I'm Neil and welcome to my channel. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe below to get all the latest videos. So in this video, we're going to talk about, do I really need a UPS for my Synology NAS? Firstly, let's actually work out what is a UPS. UPS is uninterruptible power supply. Sounds very technical, doesn't it? But what does it actually do? It actually guarantees against power interruptions and power fluctuations. Still probably doesn't mean much to you, but that's the technical words for it. In essence, it's actually a battery. So think about it like that. When it's a battery for when the power goes out. Why would I need one? And NAS is just like a computer with mechanical drives. And they don't like a dirty shutdown. So you might be thinking, what is this technical term, dirty shutdown? The best way to describe it is if you have a computer and you pull the power out of it, all the power goes out and the whole thing just crashes. That is what they call a dirty shutdown. And what does it cause? It causes a head crash. The hard drives could be in motion at the time, and especially with the NAS. The NAS is running 24/7, and what happens then is when the power gets put, the power gets lost, and you can get a head crash. So basically, when you have one of these, it's really to protect your investment, because you've actually spent lots of money on your NAS, whether it's with the hard drives, the NAS itself, and you don't want it just to die when the power goes out. So that's what we want to do. So if you've decided to get a UPS, that obviously is what to look for. There's so many on the market, so which one, what do you do? So here are some of the features to look for. The first is the size of the battery. I'd say 600 VA or greater. The reason is because the NAS is really, especially Synology NAS, are really good and power efficient. You don't need a super big battery to run it. So 600 VA will last you quite a while. A universal or local plug socket. Now what this means is that when you buy your NAS, you'll have it obviously the plug will be for your local country, and you want to be able to plug that straight into your UPS. You don't want any adapters and things like that. So you just want to be able to plug it straight in there. The next thing to look for is a USB connection. Now this is how the NAS will communicate with your UPS. So you definitely want one of those things. The next thing is a user replaceable battery. As I said, it is a battery, and over time it will run out and the batteries will start degrading. And instead of actually just throwing the UPS out, you want to be able to just change the battery and make it last for years and years as well. And also, if you can replace it yourself, it makes it so much easier than actually calling out a technician to do it, because they will cost more to do that. And the last thing is check the compatibility on the Synology website. The Synology website doesn't have all the brands in there, but I guess the basic guide doesn't have to check. Essentially, if it has a USB connection, there's a good chance that it will communicate with your NAS. So a few other things about a UPS. Firstly, definitely set up your NAS to communicate with your UPS. Now that's what the USB connection is for. And we have that set up in the DSM that will actually help you communicate with the NAS, in the sense that when the power goes out, the NAS will communicate with the UPS and actually work out that it's on battery mode, and then it will know what to do. So if the battery does run out, if you have a very extended long power outage, the NAS will actually work out that, okay, I'll communicate with the UPS, and when the battery gets to a certain percentage, I will shut myself down. And when the power comes back on again, I'll wake myself up again. And this is really great in the Synology DSM, that it can actually do all that automatically for you, so you don't have to go around and actually shut everything down, turn everything back on again when the power goes out. And the next thing is, what I do is connect your NAS, your router, and if you've got a modem, to your UPS. This kind of protects everything in your network hub, in that when the power goes out at least your NAS will be communicating with your UPS, and you'll have Wi-Fi still when your router's still there. So you won't have any lights and that, but at least you'll have communication, and that's always a great thing. And there you go. Those are my reasons for actually having a UPS. So thank you for watching, and leave your comments below, and I'll see you in the next video.